Hey, this is Mark Watson, MTC Media. Three takeaways from North Carolina's win over Radford last night. First and foremost, when I was looking at the score on Stat Broadcast, because I was covering the George Mason game, it looked like North Carolina was doing some things that was going to be reminiscent of last year. And then I watched the game this morning, and I had a different attitude towards it. The game was close in the first half, frankly, because they had turnovers. And they live with turnovers from Elliott Cadu, which is what you're supposed to do. He's a freshman early in the season. I thought the offense was much better early in that game with the ball moving than what I saw last year. So the first thing is that the score is misleading. Secondly, let me go to the adjustment defensively. Several times North Carolina tried to draw a charge. Now, you know there was a change in the charge rule this year of I have to be set, not when the guy takes off. I have to be set when the guy plants the final foot, which means I have to be set earlier. There were several times, especially again in that first quarter, where North Carolina looked like that if this was last season, it would have been a charge and a great defensive play, and instead it ended up being a blocking foul. The other thing is on-ball defense by Seth Trimble and Elliott Cadu is just something that has to continue throughout the year with their minutes. Next, I still didn't like the minutes that Hubert Davis gave the bench. I thought you have to find a way to trust those guys. You got to try to way to trust Zayden High. You have to trust these guys because these guys aren't just necessarily going to come back. You got to find minutes for him, and he just has not done that, which is part of the reason why he's had guys transfer. Now he's brought in 3 veteran transfers this year, but he has to find a way to play the freshmen to keep them happy and to keep them in Chapel Hill. That's a non-negotiable. Last but not least, the ball movement. The ball movement was so much better than it was last season. Last season, just so many problems with one pass, no pass possessions. Last night, you saw the extra pass, you saw the swing pass, you saw the one more pass. The offense looks so much better, and the conscious effort to throw the ball into Armando Bacot because of those extra passes. Those guys have to honor the three-point shooters like Wojcik, like Ryan, and those guys, and that should open up a little bit more lane room for someone like Bacot throughout the season. So, more good than bad from North Carolina last night, despite what the score looked like at times. It's Mark Watson from NTC Media.